Many people are claiming that CENAT, one of the largest streamers in the world, sold his soul after watching this interaction at his streamers university. And when Jesus Christ was brought up, people are saying that a weird hand gesture was made and it reminded them of a Freemasonry hand gesture. Okay, now CENAT is someone who, like I said, is a large influencer, but also he professed faith in Jesus Christ multiple times. And he even did it in one of these clips that I'm going to show you guys. Okay. So we're going to watch this, see what everyone is talking about. And then we can talk about a lesson that we can all learn from this, including CENAT, myself, and whoever is watching this. Okay. Let's go ahead and hop in.
Do you see what you've done?
Me, yeah.
But you see what God has used you for. Like I said last time you were here, bro, God used you as a vessel to open this.
Right.
Because without God, you would not have gotten that idea. Without you being obedient to that idea to.
So they're saying that him holding his hand inside of his this area of his coat is reminding them of a gesture that is from Freemasonry, which I'm going to show you guys after this clip. But I want you guys to see this interaction, so let's hop back in.
Others and not be selfish with what you've created on your own.
Right.
This would not be here, bro.
You didn't have to create something like this that could possibly be impactful for everybody else. You ain't have to do that. But you put you last, the humility, and you allowed the Lord to use you as a vessel to uplift others, to pour into others. And have a moment that's like this where we're pouring into the next person that was sitting next to you.
So they were having Bible study, apparently at the Streamers University. Shout out to them for doing this. Okay, at the Streamers University, there were a lot of different streamers there, and so they set aside some time to have Bible study. I don't know them personally, but I do respect that. I think that Christians should do stuff like that. We should always keep God with us wherever we go, and that's going to be part of the lesson we're going to learn from the Bible, which I'm going to show y'all. But first, let's look at a video that I found talking about this holding your hand inside of your coat and what that means. All right, let's check that out.
The hidden hand. Many famous figures and mainstream celebrities can be seen doing this symbol of the hidden hand. But what does it really mean? This hidden symbol originates from Freemasonry. It is symbolic of their oath of secrecy, which is why they cover up their hand. The secret they are hiding is their true God, who is Lucifer or Satan. The hidden hand can be seen everywhere, showing how deep this rabbit hole truly goes.
Okay, so I just wanted to look this up real quick. AI summary says that this symbolism is the hidden hand. It often symbolizes the influence of Freemasonry in various societal and political spheres. Freemasonry is known for its secretive nature, leading to speculation about its hidden agendas. Members are believed to wield significant power in shaping policies and decisions behind the scenes. If he was, which I'm not saying he is a part of that society, but if he was, obviously he's not shaping policies. But like I said, he is a very influential individual, much like Speed is. And we just saw Speed performing at the World Cup, one of the biggest sports shows ever, right? One of the everyone watches the World Cup. It's huge, right? And he was performing there. Speed, someone who's a content creator by heart, and he started off doing live recordings and stuff like that of his playing the video game when he was younger. And he grew it into such an influential thing now that he's known all over the world and he travels all over the world. So just because you are a content creator does not mean that you can't build influence. CENAT is the same. Okay. He's someone who has been seen on BET Awards. He's a household name in America for the most part. So he's influential, okay? But so they're saying that this Freemason hidden hand shows your allegiance to the Freemasons.
Just because it's something that we don't want to hear or that we don't want to be true, that don't mean that it's not true. Recently, CENAT was on stream saying Jesus is king. Shortly after that video or that clip was going viral, now this new clip is going viral. In this clip, once they begin to speak about God and bring up the Bible, look how Kai is looking. Look at how Kai is looking and look at the hand symbolism that he does. For what reason? We know the reason. Those who know, they know. He just does this hidden hand symbol out of nowhere. talking about Jesus, you doing all these things, all right, cool. Because the enemy has to deceive people. But you gonna let us know that you still with us, that we still in control. And look what he does. He has pockets on his jacket. At the bottom of his jacket, he has pockets. He could have put his hand in one of them pockets. He, out of nowhere, puts his hand inside of his jacket. The hidden hand. This stuff is not by coincidence, bro.
Okay, so obviously he's saying that CENAT, is showing this hand signal, like I stated. Here is CENAT speaking about Jesus. This is at the same streamers university that he had. So let's go ahead and check this out real quick.
Nothing like Kai, you finally make me cry. Me and Jesus Christ and God, we like this. Wow. I pray before I have to make it, but I'm still human. I'm very aware of how things go on. I even had to step away from the internet a little bit, but I'm very aware of how things, when I've grown. So none of this is possible without God. Nothing. Let me tell you something, bro. Literally nothing. That ain't, bro. You ain't getting lucky. You ain't grinding hard. It ain't just you. No, bro. You can work, but he gonna fuel it. He gonna push it.
So pretty much he said that him and Jesus Christ and God is like this, right? He's saying that they're tight. And then he says that nothing that he earned is by himself, that God was fueling it. All right. Now, some people in the comment section said that God had nothing to do with his success because, his everything that he does isn't strictly for God, or it does not glorify God. So that's why people said that. Now, that is actually going to tie into what I really want to talk about. And that is that it can bring confusion when people are seeing different aspects of your life and it does not align to what you're professing to believe in. So if you say you're Christian and people see things that you're doing that is clearly not Jesus-like, right? Things that you support, things that you do, then it's going to create some confusion. Okay, so I want to show you guys this, a couple of verses, actually. This is 1 Corinthians 10:31. And the point I'm trying to make is that, I can't say for sure that CENAT sold his soul. All right. This is someone who has professed faith in Jesus Christ in the past, and also doing it now. But, there are people that's saying that he is doing Freemason symbolism. All right. It does appear to look like Freemason symbolism. He has a platform. And even though he ends up in areas in which Jesus is not at, he ends up, at the BET Awards. He ends up around certain people that are not godly, and he's there by choice, right? Participating in what they do. And I think that ties more into our walk with Christ and how much we are willing to compromise. Like, are we willing to compromise our walk and our image for other people to see us? Are we willing to compromise that by going into areas in which, people can say, hey, why are you here? Hey, what are you doing? Not that we're not that, because you can go to places and preach the gospel and conduct yourself in a good manner, but like you can also go to places and, not do that. You can go to places and be among everyone that's doing sin and be a part of them, right? So it's not saying that you're just stepping out in the dark into the evil areas preaching the gospel. Like, that's not what's taking place a lot of times. More often it's like you're, among them, living and doing things that they do. And that's for all of us. That's not just for CENAT. That's for everybody that is called a Christian. We are